Good morning. It is Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. Back here for another daily shakeup. Time to shake up our thinking about life, leadership, and relationships. And today I actually want to talk about relationships, the concept of building relationships, and to clarify something that we probably don't think about a lot, but it's really critical that we do because we're tripping over ourselves in our attempts at relationship building and probably not being very effective at it because we're not aware of this truth. And the truth of relationship building is that it is not linear. It is not linear. And let me explain. Typically, a lot of us are wired for linear thinking. And for some of us, that serves us really well in our jobs, our professions. And certain professions, that doesn't work very well. And so some people, a different percentage of people, are more naturally nonlinear. But the thing about relationship building is too often we get it in our head that we're pursuing a target, an opportunity, some piece of business typically, or some outcome that we want. And then we look to figure out what relationships we need in order to secure that. Well, think of what we're doing. We're saying, here's this target. And then I want to build a relationship that gets me to that target. That's linear thinking. But here's the thing to know and remember, when we do things that way and when we make relationships linear, they're no longer relationships. They're actually transactions. Because no matter how relational you believe you are, your mission here is not the relationship, it's the target that or opportunity that this relationship can either get you or help you with. So in that case, it's about the target, the opportunity, not the relationship. And the thing about really authentic relationships is they can be strategic. Now, notice what I'm going to say here. Strategic in that that person that you build a relationship with may have likely connections or relationships for something that might unfold down the road. But it's not this specific thing I want right now. So the reality is that the magic of relationships happens in a nonlinear way. You build relationships with quality people. That's what we want in our lives, quality people, quality relationships. And we continue to nurture them and invest in them and to feed into them and to support those relationships in whatever ways we can. And we continue to educate them and they educate us. And when the opportunities present, we've got those relationships in place. Because what I've learned over the years, and people just don't want to get this, is that we've got to build the relationships before we want the opportunity. It's difficult to impossible to build a relationship while you're pursuing the opportunity because it's transactional. So relationships are nonlinear. And the moment you try to make them linear, you've turned them into a transaction, not a relationship. Give it some thought. Love to hear your thoughts on my thoughts. Give us a like, a share, a comment, and look forward to the next time we can share a conversation about life and leadership.